As gaming communities go, the City Skylines one had been remarkably well behaved and pleasant. Yes, there were those who would deride modders for being modders and console players for being console players, but for the most part we found it rather easy to be happy for each other and to have a shared experience of having fun with the game, of exploring new ideas, and of making friends with those we shared experiences with. The people I hang out with on Discord the most are my City Skylines buddies. I ventured into some other communities and got back out of them when their toxicity repelled me. In late October 2023, Colossal Order released City Skylines 2. After that, the City Skylines gaming community split in a deep and divisive way. People had had strong reactions to Cities 2, both good and bad, and those with a strong reaction one way often acted with hostility towards those with a different reaction. When people were upset at how performance issues crippled their experience, there were unfeeling responses that they should get a better computer. When people glowed at how much they were enjoying the changes in Cities 2, there were harsh responses that derided them for liking a trash game. Both the pain and the joy were genuine experiences, and neither of them deserved comments that denied their authenticity. Although not as extreme, comments that implied how another person maybe had low standards if they enjoyed the game, or were just too picky if they didn't enjoy the game, also denied authenticity of another's personal experience. And people who hid behind a verbal shield, hey, I'm just telling the truth as I see it, well, they aren't being wholly genuine either. The real truth can be told without hurting anyone. Pure truth has no violence in its expression or impact. We are City Skylines players, whether it's version 1 or 2, modded or unmodded, PC, Mac OS, or console. We like different things about what the series offers, be it simulation, overall gameplay, building, decorating, whatever. We have fun with the hobby. When I look at declines in player counts over the last few weeks of both games, Cities 1 and 2, I see a hobby going through a rough patch. And while there are Cities 1 players that have left the game behind for Cities 2, there are other players that have left both games behind. And if people have left those games because of things expressed in community forums, that's a loss to us all. While I didn't enjoy my Cities 2 experience, I don't want the game to fail. I may not rave about it, but I think that it's realistic to expect the developers to do what they can in order to improve it. How much it can be improved remains to be seen. But I know that, improved or not, if people are driven away because of harsh words in a community forum, then that's handicapping the future success of the game and the genre as a whole. If the game is improved but can't generate revenue because of the toxicity of the community around it, then that game flops, and we risk a future where nobody attempts another city builder because the venture is seen as a fool's errand. Better to get a higher return on investment doing something easier. Because it's difficult work making a working simulation game. It's difficult work, and part of the rewards of the work are in knowing that the audience for the game is both found and satisfied. If those rewards are gone, then what's the point? If we as a community of hobbyists want to see better city builder games, then let's be both realistic and genuinely appreciative of one another's experiences. For those who enjoy Cities 2, that's great. You found some fun, and I'm truly happy for you. I've got different criteria, but you go enjoy yourselves. It's like we're all at a restaurant ordering different things off the menu. If you order something that I'd never ever in a million years eat, it doesn't mean that you fail at eating. It means you are looking for different things in a meal and found the one that you're expecting will cater to your tastes. And if I'm not trying out something new in a restaurant and stick with what I like, I haven't failed either. It means I know what I like, and maybe the other offerings would need some tweaks before I'd be ready to go with them. But we can both enjoy our meals, even if they're different. We can both talk about what we like and don't like in different foods without being harsh or hurtful in our comments. There's no delusion in liking Cities 2 over Cities 1, just as there's no stupidity in liking Cities 1 more than Cities 2. Would I have enjoyed Cities 2 overall if I hadn't had performance issues? No. There's other things in the game as is that I would want changed before I go back for a second taste. But for those who don't need those changes to happen, sky's the limit. I won't get in anyone's way of having a good time with Cities 2. In the communications from Colossal Order CEO, we could read between the lines to see an acknowledgement from the top that there is a lot of work to do in the game. There's gratitude for the people who continue to play it, along with a promise to make it better and try to win back those who tried it and found it wanting. As bugs are fixed, mechanics improved and polished, and features are opened up, we'll have a chance to see the game improve. If it improves to the point to where I'm ready to switch, I will. If not, then I'll keep playing Cities 1. Doesn't make me better or worse to play a game, but it does make me better or worse how I treat people who are doing things differently. Sometimes we are treated harshly. That does not justify a harsh response of our own. If we are able to respond with kindness, we do not vanquish our foe as much as we attempt to use that kindness to make the foe decide to stop being a foe. That's the best victory of all, when we can use kindness and patience to help someone else become a better person. It's a long, drawn-out process, but as a community of people dedicated to long, drawn-out processes, I would think that it's well within our strengths to extend our love of cities into a love of our fellow city lovers. I hope you all can enjoy being part of a community as much as you enjoy building one in a game. Happy city painting, everyone.